Welcome to E.J. Whitmire Stadium on the campus of Western Carolina University in Cullowhee, USA. Getting set for some high school football tonight. I'm George Young alongside Byron McClure and our fantastic FPSN crew. And we're going to take you through tonight's action from E.J. Whitmire Stadium. Turned out to be a fantastic evening as the rain moved through earlier, and looks like the clouds are going to hang around, keep the sun out of our eyes at the press box, and we're going to have a beautiful evening for football, Byron. These two teams have met every year since 1949. Hard to believe in some years they played twice. Last year, these two teams met on the hill in Murphy, with Franklin getting a dominating win over the Murphy Bulldogs, who then proceeded to win 9 consecutive games and win the Smoky Mountain Conference, and a ton of players for the Murphy Bulldogs are back.
We got tons of history in this series, George, and we're going to do our best to share some of those footnotes with you throughout the night. Coach Josh Brooks comes into tonight's contest, George, 13-5 as a head coach against the Murphy Bulldogs. And over the last 20 years, he's been part of a lot of victories against Murphy, but he's not so worried about the past as he is the future, particularly the next 2 hours. This is a team that finished 12-2 last year. Murphy, they returned 16 starters. And if you believe what you read, Citizen Times has this a 3-touchdown game. Franklin has a 3-touchdown underdog tonight. So I'm sure that inspired some locker room talk just a minute ago from Coach Josh Brooks, but I promise you this Murphy team has his full attention.
No doubt about it. You just saw the toss of the coin high above E.J. Whitmire Stadium. The far side of the stadium is not going to be occupied during the high school ball games that are going to be had here this season, but Western will have fans on the far side of the stadium. They are building, as I have already affectionately called, the Gary Ayers press box. They're going to be building some luxury suites and nice press box across the way, and that'll debut in 2026 here at E.J. Whitmire Stadium. You see the Panthers getting set to come on to the field, dressed in their all red and gray uniforms tonight. Great shots here at E.J. Whitmire Stadium. That is one thing that we're all looking forward to, all the great sight lines here at E.J. Whitmire. Compared to the Panther Pit, we've got a lot of places to put cameras. You see the Panthers will be occupying the far side of the field here at E.J. Whitmire Stadium in the 2025 campaign. The visiting team will be on the press box side where all the fans are located. It is split down the middle. Franklin on the left side if you're in the press box where we are tonight, and Murphy tonight is on the right side. The bands are on each side of the field as well, in left and right corners. Got about a minute before we will kick it off. Always a lot of excitement. You may not hear the excitement in this cavernous football stadium, but both teams I know have been looking forward to this for a long time, Byron.
And what an exciting experience. These two schools don't have the fans to fill up this place like you would normally see on a Southern Conference Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening. But there are plenty of fans here on this side of the stadium rooting these two teams on. And this is a big game for both of these teams. Murphy considers Franklin a good gauge for them as they begin their season, and a good test for them as a 1A squad playing the 3A Panthers.
So it's going to be Olvera that will tee it up for the Panthers. We've got 12 minutes up on the scoreboard. Juan Olvera, the junior kicker, is set and ready to go. And toe meets leather at E.J. Whitmire. We are underway. It's going to be the Murphy Bulldogs with the opening possession at about the 20-yard line. Going to be hemmed in and dropped after about a 10-yard return for Ryan Payne.
Max Sinclair on the tackle there for the Panthers. Comes around and gets him on the backside.
That'll be at the 27-yard line for the Murphy Bulldogs. That's where they will start first down and 10. We mentioned they have a ton of returners from last year's squad. You see the quarterback. That will be the signal caller, Brady Grant. He was a signal caller last year, but it's going to be your traditional Murphy Bulldog offense as the ball goes to the right side with Cameron Clem.
We're going to see a steady dose of him tonight. He is their workhorse, 6'1", 220-pound junior that's going to get plenty of touches tonight for Coach Joseph Watson.
Brady Grant grabs the shotgun snap, looks to fire, has a receiver in the flat. It's complete to Ryan Payne. Payne able to get up to about the 35-yard line, so that'll be about 2, maybe 3 yards shy of a first down. We don't have the first down and down marker up on our scoreboard because the scoreboard wouldn't connect fully to the scoreboard here at E.J. Whitmire. We're going to do our best with the score and the clock. Hand off, far side for the first down and more. Turning the corner, moving down the far side and out of bounds for a big gain for the Murphy Bulldogs. I believe that was Farmer.
Classic Murphy football, a little bit of misdirection here. I know my eyes followed Cameron Clem as he come through, but the quarterback there, number 10, is that Brady Grant?
Yeah, and I don't have 8 on my roster. I have it on this other. That was Blake Davis on the Murphy Bulldogs squad that was able to carry that one for a big gainer. Back in the pocket is Grant, looking to fire, going to heave, and incomplete. He was trying to hit Grayson Hall, junior receiver, 6'1". He's got some size, went up but couldn't secure it.
2 Panthers there on the coverage. Number 10, Lance Parker. I'm trying to catch that other number there.
We're a long way up here, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We are. It's fun. We're not used to this, though.
Yeah. Brady Grant grabs the snap, drops, looks to fire. As a receiver, it's going to be caught. Chopped down at about the 22. It's Ryan Payne able to get up to about the 22.
Good job by Eden Pitts. Good closing speed there to at least require a third down play here from the Bulldogs. You see here, Grant scrambles, finds his man over on the right side. Good job by Eden Pitts getting over there to force him out.
It's going to be third down. Nope, they'll say it's going to be first down. Yeah, it was enough for a first down, and we've got movement at the snap.
So I wondered if we were getting close to this, George. It looked like somebody on the right side there a few times for Murphy. A little quick coming off the ball, and it catches up with them there.
There'll be a 5-yard penalty. That'll start the clock rolling. First down and 15 for the Bulldogs. Deep drop for Grant. Pass incomplete, but a late flag here is coming in.
You know, just a little shove there. Pitts trying to catch up with his man. You'll see here on the replay. Sees he's a little bit out of the play and just a little, gonna get you every time for that. Was it Mike Wood says, you know, I bleed Panther red, but we got to call it like it is.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious there. That'll be a half the distance penalty. So it will not be an automatic first down. It'll be second down and a yard.
interesting, George, everyone here tonight enjoying this local university and allowing us to play on it. Named after a famous Franklin alum, Mr. E.J. Whitmire.
Got more whistles here. The fans below us are a little restless.
Well, this is typical. You know, you just got through talking about how long we've been doing this. Every first game of the year we play Murphy. They have so many penalties, and it's because they rely on so much misdirection, so much decoy, and it's early in the season. They end up getting a lot of this worked out, but they do have some trouble in this arena.
On second down, hand right up the middle, at about the 6-yard line. It's going to be first and goal now for the Murphy Bulldogs.
But, George, just to continue what I was mentioning a minute ago, you know, when we did the Panther Pit documentary, it was so great to reveal how much E.J. Whitmire had contributed to Franklin High School's Panther Pit from the very beginning. And, of course, this was a little bit larger scale, but very much a philanthropist and a big part of Western Carolina's football past.
Brady Grant going to shift as he settles under center. He's going to hand off to Cameron Clem. Clem is out of bounds at about the 4-yard line.
Great job there by, again, I think that's Aiden Pitts, stringing that play out. You see here just forcing the big man continuously outside, and he did not have the speed to get around him there. So great play, number 31, Aiden Pitts.
So right at 9 minutes left in the opening quarter. This is the opening drive for either team. Hand right up the middle, scrum at the goal line, pushing forward. No signal yet. And it's a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
And that's what 220-pound running back can do for you. He was met there at about the 1.5-yard line, but his momentum continued to carry him into the end zone.
So on to attempt the extra point. Jerry Boy. Panthers jumped into the neutral zone. I don't see any flags. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 8:45 left first quarter, should be the opposite way. It should be Murphy with 7 points. There we go. We're going to take a break from E.J. Whitmire. Stay with us.
A lifelong resident of Franklin, Jeff Berry has a vision moving the town of Franklin forward, an entrepreneur with investments inside the town limits. He knows the critical infrastructure needs of the town. Jeff Berry would like your support in November. When you cast your ballot on November 4th, vote Jeff Berry for Franklin Town Council.
At Mountain Credit Union, we know summer plans start at home, and your home's equity can help make them happen. Upgrade, remodel, tackle unexpected expenses, or pay off high-interest debt. Control your finances with a home equity line of credit from Mountain Credit Union. Introductory rates are as low as 5.49 APR for the first 12 months. Call or stop by one of our local Mountain Credit Union branches today for details, or apply online at mountaincu.org.
Bowie to put the ball in play for the Bulldogs.
No, it's Jerry Bowie, the kicker, that'll send it away for the Murphy Bulldogs. Back deep for the Panthers. Gabe Harrison all the way back at his 5-yard line. Harrison going to secure it at about the 8. Up to the 15, 20. Harrison, look out. Knocked out of bounds in Murphy Bulldog territory at the 43.
Great job, Gabe Harrison, and great job on the return team there up top. That's the great part about sitting up here, George. We saw that open, and Gabe was full head of steam. He never slowed up and was able to hit that thing with some speed and get through. Nice return, great field position for the Panthers, trying to answer that first touchdown.
They're going to mark it back at the 49. It's in Panther territory. Anderson Terrell hands to Garrett Young. He's going to turn the corner, take on a defender. And Young all the way down into the Murphy 46-yard line. So a gain of about 4 for Garrett Young as we tick under 8.5 left here in this opening quarter. If you just joined us, appreciate you tuning in on a beautiful night here in Cullowhee, USA for some high school football. The home field for the Panthers while the Panther Pit is being redone. Glad that you have tuned in on YouTube and Facebook. I'm George Young alongside Byron McClure and our fantastic FPSN crew. We'll name them throughout the evening. Philip Angel on controls, running the ship for us and solving problems left and right. Garrett Young right up the middle. Young is able to get right to the sticks. And I believe that's going to be enough for a Panther first down. Yes, it will be.
You know, George, these are two teams that don't ever really have to go deep in their playbook. They don't mind that you know what they're going to run for the most part. It's a small set of plays, but both of these teams believe in just coming out and punch you in the mouth. And great job by the Panthers here, coming right out with 2 solid runs after return kickoff.
Anderson Terrell going to swing it out. Harrison got it in the backfield. Harrison going to be slung down out of bounds. The fans below us wanted horse collar, but I don't see a flag.
Dante Barber on the coverage. He just scoped this one out. He's watched film. He knew what was coming and was right there. Gabe really didn't have a chance. Hey, we've got some trivia here, George, for our listeners. I'll wait a couple of plays. I want everybody to think about this. First year, some of you old-timers, first year Franklin and Murphy played a football game. First football game. What year was it?
Terrell, shotgun. Hands to Young. Garrett has some open space. He's going to be upended after about a 4, maybe 5-yard gain for Garrett Young. He's going to bring up third down.
You can see there. Watch here on the replay. I didn't catch the number. You play young boys long enough, and you'll learn. Don't try to go above the navel to tackle them. Go down low, and that's something that Garrett's going to face a lot, just like his dad and his uncles did over the years. It's the only way to bring down a big, strong back like that.
Third down and 6. Again, we don't have the down marker on our scoreboard. It'll be close. Anderson Terrell knew coming into the season that he was going to be using his feet a little bit more. And we saw it that time. And it will be enough for Panther first down.
Another Panther first down, and for all of our old-school Franklin Panthers out there, first year. Murphy is our longest-running opponent, George. That's the team we've played for the longest period of time. And question is, what year was the first game between these two?
On a boot. Pass complete. It's Sutton. Takes on a Murphy Bulldog defender. And he is out of bounds at about the 24. Zadok Sutton.
Second down, 3.
Caught that pass.
Good catch. Good yardage. You got a guess, George?
It's 1933 or 4, something like that.
1932.
32. I was close.
1932.
Well, I was given the answer this afternoon from the man himself.
Let's go see what kind of honor you had.
But I couldn't remember. I knew it was in the 30s. And goes to Paxton Sutton in a scrum. Sutton going to get up to about the 22-yard line. It's going to bring up third down for the Panthers. Third about a yard.
A little bit more Panther Murphy history. George, back in the 50s, one of the most beloved coaches Franklin ever had. Chuck McConnell, I think was his name. Coached here at Franklin, left and went to Murphy High School.
We've got a flag. Looks like the Murphy Bulldogs jumped, unless they were drawn. Let's see here on the replay who jumped. Yep, right on the nose guard there, right on the center.
Ball is on the 17. First and 10.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Panthers.
George, I got to make a correction. Totally forgot about the realignment, as Joe Brooks just reminded me. This is the 2A Murphy Bulldogs and the 5A Franklin Panthers.
Yeah, that's right. Garrett Young fighting his way forward. to the
Young on the carry.
13-yard
The
line.
13-yard line.
I remember you said that, but I have like 15 things going on, and I just went right over my head.
Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you folks at home something, because I'll just tell you like it is. Do not take this production for granted. I'm watching George and Phillip and these guys, what they have to do to get set up to bring you a broadcast anywhere, but particularly away from Franklin, is just unbelievable. And I am a wallflower. I watch. But
You add a lot.
it's a
Trust
lot
me.
of work. It's a
Anderson
lot of
Terrell
work.
on the pump fake. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Franklin.
Love it. This is what Anderson gives you at the quarterback spot. He's such a threat. Watch him here, fake the handoff, roll to his right, fake another pass. He's such a gamer. He has such a high IQ out there with the football, and knew they needed one more little fake to hold that defender in the end zone, and that's all it took. Great job, Anderson Terrell.
It'll be Olvera that will attempt the extra point. We've got some movement. Kick is up, but Murphy did move, so they will reset here. And you see that angle we have there of the actual field goal. Never had that before.
That's pretty wild.
That is a great shot. So Olvera once again. See if he can do it again. To tie the game. It's up and it's good.
Kick is good.
So 4:05 left, first quarter. We are tied at 7 apiece. Stay with us.
Join FPSN each month during the school year as we spotlight outstanding performances from student athletes with the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental Athlete of the Month video feature. It's presented by Corbin Dental, a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. With deep local roots and a passion for service, Corbin Dental takes pride in providing world-class care right here at home. And by First Citizens Bank, helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 125 years. First Citizens Bank, forever first. Member FDIC.
He can't pick up the numbers.
Welcome back. 4:05 left in the opening quarter. We are tied at 7 apiece. Glad you're with us. George Young, Byron McClure, Mark Sutton. We can see in our glass here in our PA booth just to the left of us. And he's a little bit older than me. I think he's about the same age as you. And these eyes, kind of difficult to pick up numbers this far up. We aren't used to this.
We'll just make it up. We'll make it up.
You know, I tell people we used to do that on the radio. You can't do it when you're on TV.
That's the tough thing. We've got a, what do they call it, fact check? We've got a fact checker.
Oh, we have lots of them. We had fact checkers on the radio, but at least
Yeah.
people couldn't see it and say, are you blind?
I got somebody texting me saying they're watching us on an 86-inch TV. I won't give your name. That's a little much.
I think I know who it is. At about the 9-yard line, Bulldogs going to attempt to return. Blake Davis, though, going nowhere. Panthers all over the kick returner, Davis. And that's going to pin Murphy deep.
Nowhere to go, and it looks like leading the charge down there for the Panthers was number 34, Mark Van Hook. But just a host of Panthers, nowhere to go. And Franklin will pin Murphy here on the 14 for their starting position.
Second offensive possession for the Murphy Bulldogs. I'll send a man in motion. He's going to get the call. That's Cameron Clem. Clem still moving. He's got a first down all the way up to the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. Looks like the 27, a 12-yard gain.
First down for the Bulldogs.
He's a load. And you see him get outside here with a blocker. Strong.
Mm-hmm. Cameron Clem, 6'1", 220 on our roster here. It will be a first down for the Murphy Bulldogs. We tick under 3.5 left in the opening quarter. Brady Grant drops, looks to fire. Over the middle, he's got a receiver in stride. That's Ryan Payne up to the WCU logo at about the 47. Harrison in there on the tackle. Nice pitch and catch.
At the 47-yard line.
Couple steps to the right. Nice little dart on a crossing route there. And Murphy moving the football. Already just a shade from midfield. And this is what we expected. We knew they could move the football.
Well, moved quickly, but going nowhere that time is Clem.
Yeah, somebody up there could not hold number 36, Garrett Young. Watch him here from the linebacker spot. Boom, just takes that blocker on, sticks his right shoulder pad in his chest, drives him back and makes the tackle.
Under 2.5 left, first quarter. Second down and 12. Again, if you just joined us, the down marker on our scoreboard is not operational. It is 2nd and 12 for the Murphy Bulldogs. A 2-yard loss. Grant, like almost a busted play, but he's going to make something out of it. Out of bounds after about a 4-yard gain for the quarterback, Brady Grant, senior, one of the 16 seniors returning from that Smoky Mountain Conference champion 2024 Murphy Bulldog team. After they lost to the Panthers last year in the opening game of the season, they won 9 straight and won the Smoky Mountain Conference for the first time since 2018. It'll be a first down. Check that, it's third down. Third down and 8. We're firing in the flat, but going nowhere. At about the 50-yard line. And it's Blake Davis. It's going to bring out fourth down, and looks like here comes the punting unit for the Bulldogs.
George, I've got it. I'm going to have to go ahead and reveal the 86-inch TV person, because he says he is so impressed with the broadcast that he wants to talk to you about buying ads.
Oh, good.
His name is Ben Van Hook. You might know him.
Oh, I talked to Ben.
He's got a little place
a few times
down there called Splendid Living.
Oh, yeah. I went to the grand opening, saw Ben and all the crew. Even his dad, Billy, was there. He's going to let it roll, and it's going to be down at the 1-yard line, inside the 1-yard line.
So that's how we do it. You do so good, George, you sell ads just during the football game.
Harrison, you know what they say, put your heels on the 10 and don't go after it. He did that.
He did.
But it rolled and took one of those coffin corner rolls. Panthers pin back deep.
In the words of George Young, in the shadow of their own goalpost. How's that? One of my favorite George Young sayings.
That is definitely the case, although the sun is set here. No real shadows. Hand goes to Garrett Young, and he is able to get out of the end zone, barely.
Not much room there, about a yard, where Anderson Terrell will set up for second down.
That's their all-world lineman, Anthony Gooden, 6'4", 285, that came in on the tackle there. It'll be second down and 9.
That is a good-sized high school lad.
He's got some offers coming in, I read. Terrell just going to take it right up the middle, a smart play. Gains a couple. Third down and long coming up.
Up to the 4-yard line.
Got up to the 4-yard line.
Third down and 7.
Will they take it to the other side of the clock here? Looks like they can. 21 on the play clock. And, yeah, they're going to be able to just let it roll on down.
Yep.
The Panthers will head down to the other side of the field, and we will take a break as the first quarter is in the books at E.J. Whitmire. Got a good one going. Appreciate you locking it in on the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Kids Place of Macon County is excited to announce the first ever 828 Treasure Quest. The event kicks off at the Macon County Rec Park with a field day competition where teams of 2 will compete in an array of physical and mental challenges that will test both their intellectual and athletic prowess. The top 5 field day contestants, along with the team that raises the most money for Kids Place, will advance on to the treasure hunt for a chance to win the ultimate grand prize of $10,000. Advancing teams will be taken to a specific location in town to compete in an action-packed team-based adventure where participants will race against the clock to complete challenges, solve clues, and travel to checkpoint across a series of exciting locations. It's part scavenger hunt, part obstacle course, and all-out fun. Teams must work to strategize, navigate, and compete for the fastest time in order to make it to their final destination and claim the $10,000 treasure. The only question is, do you have what it takes to win? Info and to register a team, visit 828treasurequest.com or scan the QR code. All the fun happens on Saturday, October 11th.
Back to action here as Terrell dropped back and heaved it deep down this near side, and it was incomplete.
Nice pass here, just a little much for his intended target. It's Gabe Harrison.
So the Panthers will punt it away. It was 3rd down and 7. It's going to be Olvera that will punt. No, it's going to be Anderson that will punt it away. Anderson Terrell stands in his end zone, definitely in the shadow of his own goalpost. As he gets it away, and it's going to be a high kick, but not too deep. Hit at the 35 and be downed at about the 36. Make that the 34. So great field position for the Murphy Bulldogs after the punt by Anderson Terrell. We are tied at 7 apiece.
You know, George, I'm interested in seeing at what point of the season we get a chance to see a fake punt with our quarterback back there punting the football. What a great opportunity in terms of personnel to run a play that you don't see a whole lot, but there'll be a time this year.
So the Bulldogs set up. They're going to mark it back, actually, at the 39. Bulldogs will shift as Brady Grant takes out. Hands, Clem, going to cut it up. Clem grabbed and dropped at about the 35. Clem able to gain 4 yards. On first down, it was Sutton in on the tackle.
Running downhill, and luckily for us, Attic Sutton sort of took a little steeper angle and was able to come in behind him and bring him down for only about a 4-yard gain.
Second down and 6. Grant slowly brings his troops to the line of scrimmage. Drops. Being chased. Grant going to heave it out of bounds. Nobody home. He was outside of the tackle box. So no flags. That'll bring up 3rd down now and about 6.
Smart play. He had all of his teammates to his backside, nobody in front of him, so just throws it away. And we'll see what Murphy dials up here on 3rd and 6.
Can the Panther defense stiffen here? After the Bulldogs had great field position via a fantastic punt that pinned the Panthers deep. He just joined us. Got a good one going here at E.J. Whitmire. 3rd down and 6. Hand right up the middle, but nothing doing. Maybe a yard for McAllister. Or check that, Davis. McAllister in on the tackle. Davis even fooled our cameraman that time. A lot of misdirection in the backfield. That is what Murphy is known for.
We'll see. Still offense still on the field. Bringing a man on. And right off the bat, I don't know if that's the punter or not. I think it's receiver. Clock continues to run. Well, I got to find the play clock. There we are.
Right down here.
5 seconds. Looks like they're going to just back it up. Maybe give him room to punt.
Have a
Right?
timeout by the Bulldogs.
Timeout. 1 second to go.
So the Bulldogs call a timeout. We'll take one as well. 10:04 left, second quarter. Stay with us.
At Mountain Credit Union, we know summer plans start at home, and your home's equity can help make them happen. Upgrade, remodel, tackle unexpected expenses, or pay off high-interest debt. Control your finances with a home equity line of credit from Mountain Credit Union. Introductory rates are as low as 5.49 APR for the first 12 months. Call or stop by one of our local Mountain Credit Union branches today for details, or apply online at mountaincu.org.
A lifelong resident of Franklin, Jeff Berry has a vision moving the town of Franklin forward, an entrepreneur with investments inside the town limits. He knows the critical infrastructure needs of the town. Jeff Berry would like your support in November. When you cast your ballot on November 4th, vote Jeff Berry for Franklin Town Council.
4th down and 5 upcoming for the Murphy Bulldogs. They are talking it over in their huddle. Joseph Watson, head coach for Murphy, giving his boys the signal here. What are they going to do on 4th down? Are they going to punt it or go for it? You know, we talk about this a lot in high school ball. This is in no man's land, really too far for a high school kicker. So they're going to go for it. It'll be 4th down and 5. Brady Grant sends a man in motion. He's going to swing it out. Clem somehow got out of 3 tacklers, and he's able to pick up the first down. Wow.
Yeah, we get there in time. George just can't get him corralled here. The first one, Attic Sutton, of course, that's a little bit of a blow-by, but number 32 there for the Panthers was in great position too. Of course, that's Casey McAllister. But end result, Murphy ends up with a first down, and they continue to move in this tie ball game.
On 1st down, Clem again. He's going to be hemmed in and dropped. Cameron Clem nowhere to go that time as the Panthers snuffed that one out.
Yeah, I'm going to call it what it is. That just looked really slow to me, and I don't know if – oh, I see. He turned it around there. Okay. Again, we feel like we're a million miles from the field here in this big stadium, but great job again by the Panther defense getting to the corner, turning him back up field where a host of Panthers meet him.
Tied at 7. Both teams able to take their opening possession and put 7 on the scoreboard. It'll be 2nd down and 14 now. Deep drop for Grant. A fire and over the head of his intended receiver, Ryan Payne.
A little hot, a little high. Aiden Pitts there on the coverage. And this is, of course, setting up for a passing down here on 3rd and 14.
Glad you're with us on YouTube and Facebook. I'm George Young along with Byron McClure. As we're a little past 8 o'clock, a lot of folks to talk about throughout the evening. We're going to get to our fantastic sponsors this season. If you haven't picked up a schedule, you need to do so. We'll talk about where you can pick up a schedule as we go along. It'll be 3rd down, 14, flags flying, and we've got a timeout before the flag, as I think the play clock was draining, and Coach Joseph Watson called it. So we'll take a break. Tied at 7. Stay with us. .46 left second quarter and a timeout. Murphy wants to talk it over. If you haven't picked up our fantastic fall sports schedule, you need to drop by RSR CarQuest Auto Parts, KL Metals, Franklin Pizza Tavern, they've got them. The WNC Sports Zone, Rusted Arrow Market, Divas on Main. They have our football, volleyball, and soccer schedules. A bunch of other locations, Dalton's. We have some at FPSN Studios. Make sure that you know where the Panthers are playing each and every week, with the Panther Pit being redone. New school is in the process. Make sure you put that up on your refrigerator at your office. And you'll definitely know where the Panthers are playing each and every week. 3rd down, 14. Hand to Clem, and nothing. He'll be slung back right at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to bring up a 4th and long now. And I don't know if you go for it on 4th and 14.
Well, trying to surprise us a little bit, a traditional passing situation. And, of course, they give it to their workhorse, but nothing happening there for Mr. Clem. Met in the hole there by Franklin's big mule horse. Big guy. 36, Garrett Young. Somebody said they saw him today with the rest of the team, and they thought perhaps maybe a college player was there giving a speech or something.
Barely get it off before the play clock drains. Grant fires, has a receiver. It's caught, but he's going to be shy of the first down.
Yes, sir. Great job. I think that's Lance Parker in on the play. And I apologize if I missed the other one. You got it there? Yep. Who is that? 10 and 11. So that is Gabe Harrison and Lance Parker. Great job. Turnover on downs for the Murphy Bulldogs, and Panthers will take over.
Grant's pass complete to Payne, but he tried to get to the line to gain, could not. 7:31 left. It'll be first down for the Panthers at about the 19. Anderson and company. Anderson Terrell takes out, hands to Garrett Young. Young taking on a defender, stretching forward. Garrett Young close to the sticks. I think he's going to mark him back at the 28-yard line, but he lunged and almost able to get 10 yards.
A little counter action there for Garrett Young. Nice step to the left, draw the defense in, and allows him to get out there 8 yards for a nice first down pickup.
Long look to the sideline. 14 on the play clock. Second and just a yard. Garrett Young has it. Garrett Young's got the first down. Garrett Young taking a couple of Bulldogs with him to the 39-yard line.
That's the kind of kid you're going to get tired of tackling as the night goes on. Watch him here. Just if you think you can settle for arm tackling him in the second, third, and fourth quarter, you can't. He's going to be stronger than you most of the time. I mean, that's just the way it is. That kid works every day for these opportunities, so I expect us to continue to run him up the middle and try to wear out the interior of that defense.
First down. It's Sutton that time. Attic Sutton about 5 yards. Right up the middle of that Murphy Bulldog defense. That'll keep the clock ticking. It'll bring up second down, about 5. There goes Sutton.
Great little 1-2 punch there. Attic's certainly capable of carrying the football for Franklin, and just a good change-up for us. So many eyes are going to be on number 36.
Under 6 minutes left, 2nd and 5. Terrell under center this time on a 3-step drop, firing incomplete through the hands of his intended receiver. Brock Bradley could not secure that one. He had some open space.
And that ball was thrown on a rope.
It was a
dart. Anderson just delivers it on time and right where it's supposed to be. And
we missed it there.
And that's one Brock would want back for sure.
So to bring up 3rd down and 5. Terrell's shotgun. I'm going to look to see if they need to change the play. 1 on the play clock, and we've got a whistle and a timeout. Franklin wants to talk it over, and we'll take one as well. Stay with us.
Join FPSN each month during the school year as we spotlight outstanding performances from student athletes with the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental Athlete of the Month video feature. It's presented by Corbin Dental, a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. With deep local roots and a passion for service, Corbin Dental takes pride in providing world-class care right here at home. And by First Citizens Bank, helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 125 years. First Citizens Bank, forever first. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. 5:45 left, second quarter. Portions of tonight's action on FPSN brought to you by Longview Baptist off Jones Ridge Road in Franklin. Come grow with them at Longview. Reformed theology, expository preaching, and a loving community. Info, longviewbc.org. Also, Mountain Credit Union bringing you tonight's action. Branches all across Western North Carolina. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Terrell grabs the snap, fakes a pump, and then hands right up the middle. Garrett Young is close. I think he's got enough for this first down.
I can tell you this. I believe it's number 51, Landon Lape, saved that from being a big play as he got his right arm around the thigh of Garrett Young. But that will be a Panther first down.
Clock ticking. We're down to 5:25 left, second quarter. It's been a fast-moving first quarter, or first half. Both teams like to run the football. Right up the middle it goes. It's Garrett Young again, down to the 47-yard line. Garrett Young gains 3. That'll bring up second at about 7. Now we've got whistles.
Gain of 3. Time.
Got an injury on the field, so we'll take a break. 5:05 left, tied at 7. Stay with us.
Kids Place of Macon County is excited to announce the first ever 8-2-8 Treasure Quest. The event kicks off at the Macon County Rec Park with a field day competition where teams of 2 will compete in an array of physical and mental challenges that will test both their intellectual and athletic prowess. The top 5 field day contestants, along with a team that raises the most money for Kids Place, will advance on to the treasure hunt for a chance to win the ultimate grand prize of $10,000. Advancing teams will be taken to a specific location in town to compete in an action-packed team-based adventure where participants will race against the clock to complete challenges, solve clues, and travel to checkpoint across a series of exciting locations. It's part scavenger hunt, part obstacle course, and all-out fun. Teams must work to strategize, navigate, and compete for the fastest time in order to make it to their final destination and claim the $10,000 treasure. The only question is, do you have what it takes to win? Info and to register a team, visit 828treasurequest.com or scan the QR code. All the fun happens on Saturday, October 11th. Want to keep track of who and where the Panthers are playing each week? You need to pick up our poster-size printed fall schedule with the varsity schedules for Franklin volleyball, boys soccer, and football. They are absolutely free and available to pick up inside all the following locations across Macon County. RSR CarQuest Auto Parts at 521 Depot Street. They're locally owned and operated and committed to top-notch customer service. Head by Tipton Pharmacy at 175 East Main Street. Franklin's hometown pharmacy. From regular prescriptions to compound, they can fill them all. Dalton's Christian Bookstore has our schedule.
All right, we're back to action here as they helped Murphy Bulldog lineman off the field on second down. Going nowhere is Attic Sutton for the Panthers. Only a yard gain on the play. It's going to bring up third down right at 6 yards to go.
See what we dialed up here's Anderson Terrell watching his coach. We'll relay the play in and see what we got.
We've got whistles on the snap. Is there a timeout called?
Yeah.
Franklin's going to call timeout. That will be Franklin's second timeout, so just one left here for
big play.
Both teams here. And, absolutely, it is a humongous play in this ball game. We kind of knew coming into this one that it would probably be pretty close. Last year's ball game was really an anomaly in this series. We have seen a lot of close games over the years. And then the previous year when Murphy blew out Franklin at the Panther Pit, that was an anomaly. These two teams begin the year, and they're very evenly matched, at least early in the season.
Well, a year ago, Murphy was still the favorite, and that was World Meet Braden Hervey night, if you remember.
Yeah.
That's when he just completely went off. Anderson Terrell played his first game at quarterback, and it was a new look for the Panthers, and we just sort of punched them right in the mouth. They never recovered.
Hit a couple of big plays in that game. 4 wide set on third down. Terrell, deep drop, firing. A low pass is not going to be secured on the far side. It was King that was the intended receiver, so it's going to bring up fourth down. 4th down and 6.
Peyton just trying to run an out over there near the sticks. Him and Anderson unable to connect, so the Panthers will drop back in pump formation. George, I want to say real quick, shout out David McMahon just dialed in here and wanted to give you and your crew, Philip, pat on the back. He said the production quality is fantastic.
Payne tracking it, and it's going to head out of bounds. A great punt for the Panthers as we saw the Murphy Bulldogs do the same in a coffin corner. Got it at about the 1 yard line. Panthers will be able to get that one out of bounds at the 6. That'll pin the Murphy Bulldogs deep in the shadow of their own goalpost.
There you go.
Ryan Payne had nothing much he could do with that.
Of course, you and Philip do a great job, but you're working with some nice new cameras this year.
Yeah, and camera operators. We have 3 camera operators this season. You may have seen the ad that we put up on our social media accounts looking for some camera folks, and we do appreciate everybody. We got a number of folks that did chime in and want to be a part of our broadcast.
Big stop, nothing happening for the Bulldogs there. Panthers put a stop to everything. You know, one of those new camera crew guys, he's the president of my HOA.
Yeah, you know this guy.
Yeah, Mally Pennington.
Yeah. And Spencer and Joshua, they were with us during basketball season, worked the Mountain 7 Conference basketball tournament, did a fantastic job in that ball game, in those ball games, well, a ton of them, that we did 10 games over that week. And we've got some new cameras this season, and they're looking fantastic. Brady Grant takes out. Hands off. Far side to almost the 15. It's going to be a couple of yards shy for Blake Davis.
Advertisers help pay for those cameras, George?
Yes.
You know me, I'm going to slide one in there.
Yep. Tied at 7, 3 minutes left. 3rd down and a yard for the Bulldogs. I don't know. He's going to be, I think, a yard shy of the first down. Clem is upended. We'll see the replay here.
Sort of a bow your neck opportunity there for the Panther defense. And
shoestring tackle. Look at that. Who was that? Was that Garrett? Yep. Garrett Young grabbed him.
Man, big play. Going to give us an opportunity to get the football here in around 2 minutes.
Yep, Murphy's going to punt it away.
Imagine the shock and horror around the Citizen Times if we were able to go into the locker room up in this game.
So punting it away is going to be Dalton Farmer, I believe. Yeah, that's number 11. And we've got whistles. Oh, they're going to say delay a game on the offense. That's going to back them up even more. And now the Murphy Bulldogs will be punting in the shadow of their own goalpost.
He's standing back there in the purple. That's an eerie feeling if you're a punter. You're hoping for a good snap, a good clean catch, one that you can catch and step into. It'll be interesting to see if the Panther defense is going to come after him right here, or they're going to try to block for the return.
Oh, and it's over his head and out of bounds.
That's tough. I mean, that's what you're afraid of. And at every level of football. That can happen anywhere, but particularly in high school football.
Watch this. Whoop.
Yay. Just a little much.
You know, the snapper, it's in the back of his head. You know, don't snap it over the punter's head deep in that end zone. And you know what? Sometimes those snakes come out.
You know the funny thing on my score sheet here? There's a column for safeties, and I'm like, why do I need that?
Yeah,
Scribble through it.
We never see safeties.
Okay, here we are.
So the Panthers have taken a 9-7 lead with 1 minute and 53 seconds left here at E.J. Whitmire Stadium on the campus of Western Carolina University in Cullowhee, USA. Channeling my best Gary Ayers tonight. They'll be in action next Saturday here at E.J. Whitmire. Gardner Webb, 6 o'clock start. Daniel Hooker, who is the hardest working man in Catamount Sports, is here tonight.
He's here supervising us tonight. Gary.
We need somebody.
Get Gary off somewhere. I sent Gary a message and said we'll try to clean up after ourselves when we leave here tonight.
In the Gary Ayers press box, which I think they should name the one they're building across the way. So a free kick
100%.
For the Murphy Bulldogs. You don't see this much.
From the 20.
It'll be the kicker, Bowie, and gathered at about the 35-yard line. That's Paxton Sutton. He's able to get up to the 46.
And not necessarily a spectacular return, but because of the free kick position, we're going to start 3 yards from midfield. So great starting position with 1:47 to go for Anderson Terrell.
Got a hand to Garrett Young. Garrett trying to get the corner. Trying to stay on his feet. He stays in bounds.
Across the 50 to the 49.
Gains about 5 yards. Clock continues to tick.
Yeah, when he knew he couldn't get to the corner, George, he's just trying to get to the white stripe over there. Not able to do it.
Able to gain 5 yards. And we mentioned this throughout our broadcast over 18 years or so. This Josh Brooks offense, got to get positive yardage. Pass incomplete. A couple of receivers in the area. I don't know which one.
Yeah, I think somebody missed their route, I think. That kind of ball's thrown to a spot, and the receiver was in another spot.
The Panthers a tick into Murphy Bulldog territory at the 49. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 yards to go. In that situation where you do want to burn some clock, Murphy has 1 timeout. It'll be a shotgun for Anderson Terrell. Got a hand to Garrett Young. Garrett bounces off 1 tackler.
Oh, nice. Go. Yes,
Fights
sir.
forward, and he is going to pick up the first down.
Sir. Great job, Paxton Sutton sustaining that block out there to give Garrett room, because Garrett ran into one of his blockers at the line of scrimmage. There for a second, I thought he had no chance, but he got to the second level. Paxton Sutton opened the door for him.
Quickly, Panthers work as the clock ticks. Hand goes once again, Garrett Young. And Young able to hit the line of scrimmage but be pushed back, and we've got whistles and I believe a timeout going to be called by Coach Josh Brooks. Yes, it will be a timeout for the Panthers. Officially 47 seconds left. It'll bring up second down and just about 10 yards to go for the Panthers. They're trying to score late. You see Garrett Young fighting for any extra yardage that he can. Glad that you are with us on YouTube and Facebook of the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. I'm George Young, along with Byron McClure, Philip Angel, our executive producer, Philip, Joshua, and Mally on our cameras tonight, bringing you all of the action, these great shots here at E.J. Whitmire Stadium. We have a humongous monitor here in the booth. We need to take a picture of it.
Yep.
Not as big as we had last year. We had a 50-inch. This is about a, 30-inch monitor
We
here.
upgraded everywhere except for the booth?
I know. Well, I didn't want to lug a 50-inch TV.
I get it.
But I'm just watching it on the TV right here.
Yeah.
Man, it is awesome. We got some great shots here tonight, and it makes my goosebumps pop up here because we've worked so hard to bring you the best broadcast that we can, and so far so good. Panthers trying to set up a screen and almost intercepted.
Man, that is a big boy, an athletic young man right there to get up and get that ball. Watch this. Is this your guy that's getting all the offers here?
Pinkerton, I believe.
Yeah. Watch him just get up in the air. Got up. You don't see 300-pounders jump like that.
Yeah, J'Anthony Gooden, rather. J'Anthony Gooden.
Well, you do see it, but they end up playing on Saturdays after high school.
Here we go on third down and 10. 41 seconds left. Panthers going to spread the field. The wind picking up here.
Oh,
feels good.
Yes, it does.
Going to hand to Garrett Young. Garrett taking defenders with him.
Garrett Young on the carry. Up to the 35.
And that's going to take it down to the
It's going to bring up fourth down and 3.
33. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Panthers do have one timeout. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
That's a no play. That's a no play.
Looks
Yes,
like
sir.
a flag flies.
Great job.
Anderson Terrell with that cadence.
Great job. I have a feeling that was a no-call play from the sideline. Great job.
Jude Piglerton was the guilty party. 17 seconds left. Clock starts to tick. Now whistles.
That was a mess.
And what happened here on this replay? That was a false start, okay. Oh, yeah, the whole offensive line moved, but the snapper didn't snap the ball.
Yep.
The 14 seconds left. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Panthers. Terrell, deep drop, setting up a screen and well over the head of his intended man.
Off his back foot, just had so much pressure in his face. It's going to leave 3 seconds on the clock, but you see there, that was just a fling up for prayer because he was under a lot of pressure there.
One play to end the quarter and the half. Terrell dropping deep, plants his foot, fires, and it is incomplete. A lot of congestion at the end zone. Trying to hit, I believe, Lance Parker, and that's going to do it.
Yeah, and Anderson took – Anderson's up off the ground, but he did take a shot there at the end, I believe.
So we have come to halftime here in Cullowhee at E.J. Whitmire Stadium. The Franklin Panthers hold a 9-7 lead over the Murphy Bulldogs. Both teams head into the locker room. And coming up, we will have the Franklin High School marching band performing one of their show songs. And then we'll have an interview with Daniel Ball, the band director for the Panthers. He'll talk about their struggles. They don't have a place to practice either. And also their new show this season and some of their competitions. That'll be happening in the coming weeks to months. All right, we'll take a break here. Stay with us because the Franklin High School marching band will be coming up right after this.
Join FPSN each month during the school year as we spotlight outstanding performances from student-athletes with the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental Athlete of the Month video feature. It's presented by Corbin Dental, a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. With deep local roots and a passion for service, Corbin Dental takes pride in providing world-class care right here at home. And by First Citizens Bank, helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 125 years. First Citizens Bank, forever first. Member FDIC.
At Mountain Credit Union, we know summer plans start at home, and your home's equity can help make them happen. Upgrade, remodel, tackle unexpected expenses, or pay off high-interest debt. Control your finances with a home equity line of credit from Mountain Credit Union. Introductory rates are as low as 5.49 APR for the first 12 months. Call or stop by one of our local Mountain Credit Union branches today for details, or apply online at mountaincu.org.
A lifelong resident of Franklin, Jeff Berry has a vision moving the town of Franklin forward, an entrepreneur with investments inside the town limits. He knows the critical infrastructure needs of the town. Jeff Berry would like your support in November. When you cast your ballot on November 4th, vote Jeff Berry for Franklin Town Council.
Want to keep track of who and where the Panthers are playing each week? You need to pick up our poster-size printed fall schedule with the varsity schedules for Franklin volleyball, boys soccer, and football. They are absolutely free and available to pick up inside all of the following locations across Macon County. RSR CarQuest Auto Parts at 521 Depot Street. They're locally owned and operated and committed to top-notch customer service. Head by Tipton Pharmacy at 175 East Main Street. Franklin's hometown pharmacy. From regular prescriptions to compound, they can fill them all. Dalton's Christian Bookstore has our schedules at the Franklin Plaza Shopping Center. They're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6. Rusted Arrow Market at the corner of Palmer and Porter Streets. They have our fall schedules inside, along with farmhouse decor, antiques, custom jewelry, unique handbags, and a lot more. Head by Divas on Main. They specialize in everything you need for homecoming and prom at 24 East Main Street. The Franklin Pizza Tavern at 607 Highlands Road. They're your destination for delicious pizza, salads, and more. Head by KL Metals at 270 Highlands Road. They're your one-stop shop for metal roofing and gutter supplies, along with installation and pick up a schedule. The WNC Sports Zone has our free schedules at the Franklin Plaza Shopping Center. They're your Franklin Panther fan gear headquarters. Head by Realty One Group Vibe at 52 Iola Street, Franklin's premier realtors. And you'll find the schedules at the Franklin Golf Course inside the clubhouse. Grab a schedule today and keep track of where the Panthers are playing each week.
Welcome back to E.J. Whitmire Stadium. It doesn't get much better than that shot right there. Sun setting in Cullowhee, USA. Band's still yet to come onto the field. There's only 10 minutes, they're saying, on the clock, so they got to get going here and get onto the field. They do have a ensemble that is the Low Tide Band, the members of the Low Tide Band that will be playing in the pit at the middle part, right side of your screen that you're looking at right now. And we'll talk with Daniel Ball after the one song that they'll perform here. We'll turn things over to the Panther Marching Regiment. And then when we come back from our interview with Daniel Ball, we do have some stats courtesy of Warren and Rodney. And we'll run through those stats Panther Marching Band here at the half. Stay with us. We're going to talk with Daniel Ball, the band director, right after this.
A lifelong resident of Franklin, Jeff Berry has a vision moving the town of Franklin forward, an entrepreneur with investments inside the town limits. He knows the critical infrastructure needs of the town. Jeff Berry would like your support in November. When you cast your ballot on November 4th, vote Jeff Berry for Franklin Town Council.
Welcome back. George Young now joined with the band director for Franklin High School. Daniel Ball joins us. And Daniel, we caught up with you at the beginning of last season. Yep. This season looks a lot different. Obviously, the football team is homeless, and so is the band this season. Obviously, performing on the road throughout. Western is obviously the home site for you guys. But the one thing, just like the football team, you have to have a place to practice. And you guys used to practice out here in the parking lot, also on the field, and then you had a lower practice field that was mainly where you practiced. All that's gone in the big mud pit that they've got rebuilding the Panther pit in Franklin High School eventually. You guys have to board a bus just like the football team and head off to Coliseum Park. Talk about the struggles and the way that has all worked out here with band camp and now beginning the season.
Yeah, just like you said, I mean, we're kind of homeless on our field, and so we've been able to use the Coliseum Park off Highlands Road. It's been actually really great. We've started off our band camp there. Our band camp normally runs where we do marching and those type of fundamentals in the morning, and then we do our music and all of those fundamentals in the afternoon. So what we did was I'd have the kids meet me there at Coliseum Park in the morning. I would drive a bus there. And after we do our morning rehearsals out there, I'd load up all the kids on the bus, bring them here, and would finish up here. So we were blessed in that sense where it wasn't a huge change of schedule, but the location difference is it threw in a bunch of wrenches. You can't forget things. You can't, a kid doesn't have their instrument and they can't just run up to the band room and grab it. It's okay. You don't have your instrument today. So what are you going to do? Like, let's make it work. Same with preparation beforehand, making sure we have all of our equipment that we need to get over there. We actually just finished up a rehearsal today before that, and we had our trailer over there. So that's going to be another thing that we have to move our trailer a lot more. It's a challenge, but our whole theme this year is no excuses. We're still moving on.
Well, one thing that is good for you guys is the fact that you're going to be playing at Western a lot with the home games. You've also got a competition there, and that starts in a couple of weeks. So tell us about the competition schedule.
Yeah, so the competition schedule this year, we've moved us back into North Carolina a little bit more. In the past, we've done a lot of Georgia competitions. Those are great competitions. We're still going to go back there for one. But this year, we're starting off in Inca, the last weekend of September. And going on, we've got the Tournament of Champions, which is hosted at Western in that stadium. And so this kind of some people might think of curse of not having a home field could actually be a blessing for us, because a lot of those bands going in won't get the time to practice on that field. And that stadium, concrete reflects sound like nothing else. And we're going to have 4 chances to perform before we have that competition there. So it's going to be great for the kids.
Obviously, early in the season, you don't perform your full show. We didn't see that tonight, but tell us about your show, talk about how it came about, and spotlight that for us. Yeah, so you saw our first movement, just the music of it, with playing on a new field. We wanted to make sure we had that music down and had that sound, what that sounds like going before we start adding in the movement and the drill that we've learned. But our show this year is entitled Level Up. It's a really fun show. It's a video game based show. So what we've done is we've taken video game music and through that kind of told the story of a video game level. So that first movement you heard is kind of like the adventure getting going and starting. You'll hear some conflict. You'll hear some, maybe things don't go the way that the adventurer wants them to go. And it's all built with video game music. So our main theme is The Legend of Zelda. You heard some Super Mario in there, some Mortal Kombat, and then finished up with the Tetris song, and then back to the Legend of Zelda main theme for the end. So it's a super fun show, and as we keep going on, we're going to be adding in Pokemon. There's going to be some Castlevania. So a lot of music that hopefully will resonate with a lot of different age groups. I know that you have fundraising throughout the year. Fruit sale coming up.
Oh, yeah. Fruit sale is going to be towards the end of October again. End of October, November, shipped out early December, just in time for Christmas. We've got a trip coming up, so please support. Band Kids will be coming around too with some other fundraisers throughout the semester. So please help support the band, help us get to where we're going. Yeah.
Daniel Ball, appreciate it as always, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you another time this season.
Oh, I hope so. It was good talking.
Stay with us. We've got more to come here at the half.
Want to keep track of who and where the Panthers are playing each week? You need to pick up our poster-sized printed fall schedule with the varsity schedules for Franklin volleyball, boys soccer, and football. They are absolutely free and available to pick up inside all the following locations across Macon County. RSR CarQuest Auto Parts at 521 Depot Street. They're locally owned and operated and committed to top-notch customer service. Head by Tipton Pharmacy at 175 East Main Street. Franklin's hometown pharmacy. From regular prescriptions to compound, they can fill them all. Dalton's Christian Bookstore has our schedules in the Franklin Plaza Shopping Center. They're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6. Rusted Arrow Market at the corner of Palmer and Porter Streets. They have our fall schedules inside, along with farmhouse decor, antiques, custom jewelry, unique handbags, and a lot more. Head by Divas on Main. They specialize in everything you need for homecoming and prom at 24 East Main Street. The Franklin Pizza Tavern at 607 Highlands Road. They're your destination for delicious pizza, salads, and and more. Head by KL Metals at 270 Highlands Road. They're your one-stop shop for metal roofing and gutter supplies, along with installation and pick up a schedule. The WNC Sports Zone has our free schedules at the Franklin Plaza Shopping Center. They're your Franklin Panther fan gear headquarters. Head by Realty One Group Vibe at 52 Iola Street, Franklin's premier realtors. And you'll find the schedules at the Franklin Golf Course inside the clubhouse. Grab a schedule today and keep track of where the Panthers are playing each week.
Welcome back to E.J. Whitmire Stadium, 9-7. Panthers able to get a safety. That's the difference so far as Murphy snapped it over the punter's head out of the back of the end zone. Good one going here in the opening night of high school football across the state of North Carolina. I'm George Young along with Byron McClure, fantastic FPSN crew. Philip Angel on controls, Spencer, Valley, and Joshua on cameras tonight. Warren and Rodney back for the 2025 season. And what do you know? They gave us some stats, Byron. Pretty even.
Yeah, pretty even. 128 total yards for Murphy, 104 for the Panthers. Of course, in the air, Murphy has got an advantage right now with Franklin only getting 7 yards through the air. But 97 rushing yards for the Panthers is impressive. Garrett Young, 13 carries, 68 yards, certainly a huge part of that. Also some contributions there by Attic Sutton and a few others. But, you look at that, and it's a story of defense right now. And I think back to, I remember when I asked Anderson Terrell a month or so ago, I said, tell me about it, Bubs. He said, well, I think our defense is going to be really good. And if you know Bubs, if you know Anderson, that's a lot of words for Anderson. But when he says them, you listen, and I believe it, because if it's worth saying, he's going to say it. If it's not worth saying, he ain't going to say it. So I took stock in that, and I believe it, because after that first series where Murphy pretty much did what they wanted to going down the field, we have stiffened up and made it very tough on the Murphy Bulldogs to move the football. And so great job by our defense, and if we can get this offense firing off and catch some of these passes that Anderson's delivering, we're going to move the football down the field to open things up for Garrett Young.
So it will be the Franklin Panthers that will receive the opening kickoff. As you see, King back deep to receive, along with Harrison. And there's some discussion now just to the left there of our view with the officials and Coach Joseph Watson for Murphy. And now one of the officials is heading to the far side. I don't know what the discussion is. Well, maybe it was the wrong side of the field. Okay. they set him up on the wrong side of the field. There we go.
It's not, all feels different. North, south, east, west.
Panthers will be playing on artificial turf for every ball game except for the next 2 weeks. We need to run through the schedule. We haven't done that yet. As Panthers will be on the road, Robbinsville and Swain for the next couple of weeks. And we tried a little onside kick, and the whistle's blew.
Little trickery.
What happened here?
Just didn't.
Oh, they're gonna whistle offsides. Yep, they were offsides. You could see on our replay. Great shot there by Joshua Chastain. Tried to catch the Panthers napping.
Yeah, good call. I mean, it really was.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see if they decide to try that again.
Doubtful.
It looks like it's going to be a traditional kickoff now, as Jerry Buie, B-U-I, is his last name. He puts his foot into it. Going to be a deep kick, gathered in at about the 5-yard line by Harrison. Up to the 20, 30, still moving, up to about the 40-yard line. Panthers have great field position to begin the second half.
Second time there that Gabe Harrison giving the Panthers a really good start on the kickoff. And watch here, I love to watch a kick returner that, good win or good, bad, or ugly, picks a hole and goes, right? And at least gets up the field and doesn't put his team in a hole.
Makes a decisive decision. Garrett Young making some decisive decisions tonight. He is up across the 46, maybe the 47.
Well,
Gain 6.
The decisive decision was with Josh Brooks. I think I'm going to keep giving it to 36.
Yeah. Good job by the offensive line, making a hole on that left side. And give a shout out to those Hogs up front.
Yeah, we got to talk about those big guys.
2nd and 4. Again, if you just joined us, our down marker on our scoreboard not working tonight. Garrett Young again. Garrett fights his way for the first down across the 50 to about the 47-yard line. Move the sticks for the Panthers.
Like I said, it's not going to get any easier to tackle him as you go along. And you got Max Sinclair and Garrett Roper and Waldrop and all those guys up front leaning on you. Panthers are going to keep going to the well here.
Panthers dressed in their red uniforms tonight. Really pops against this artificial turf at E.J. Whitmire. And Murphy in their traditional white uniform, road uniforms, so those yellow numerals. Garrett Young again. Nice block. Left side he goes to about the 41. Young a gain of about 6 again.
Nice hole. Watch the block there by number 56. What a great interior block by Braden McConnell.
Ticking to 10 and a half left here, third quarter. George Young, Byron McClure, glad you're with us. Lots of folks tuning in tonight across the world on YouTube and Facebook, mainly in this part of the world, western North Carolina, North Georgia, upstate South Carolina. Garrett Young again. Garrett Young moving his way down to the 30-yard line. That'll be enough for another Panther first down.
Just softening up that front of the Murphy Bulldog defense. And those guys in the back of that defense, they don't want to see 36 running downhill at them. I promise you. Again, it's going to get old. Number 21 there, Dante Barber with another shin tackle of Garrett Young.
First attempt at the Panthers, marching in Murphy Bulldog territory at the 30-yard line. Harrison goes in motion as the hand goes to Garrett Young once again. And Garrett, this time left side, a couple of yards, went right into the pile.
To the 27. 2nd down and 8.
They'll bring up 2nd and 8 after a 2-yard gain for Garrett Young. Old Mountain smash mouth football to begin this third quarter.
George, this has always been a series. I got another trivia question for our listeners.
We need to start giving out some prizes or
yes,
something for all
do.
this trivia
yes, we
you got
do.
over here.
we once had to beat Murphy, George, in order to go to the playoffs for the conference win. And a young man kicked a 43-yard field goal to do it. Anybody remember who he was and what year?
Garrett Young close to the sticks. And then we've got a wrestling match happening. A lot of whistles going on. Did they throw a flag is the question. I think he got enough for a Panther first down.
That's enough yardage for
Yes,
another
sir.
Panther.
Yeah, big game. Must win, must make, field goal. 43-yarder that sent Franklin on to give you a hint, pretty magical run.
Yeah, I think that was in the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah. A little hint. I know a couple people that know the answer to that. I don't know if they're watching, because some of them I don't think they understand exactly what we do. I think they're still tuning into the AM radio. I don't know. And Attic Sutton stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. Sutton maybe a yard.
Gain of 1.
So we approach 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. If you just joined us, both teams took their opening possession and marched all the way down the field and put 7 on the board. Panthers, though, able to get a safety via a Murphy Bulldog error. Snapped it over the punter's head, and that's where we stand. But the Panthers now driving at the Bulldog 18-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Terrell hands to Garrett Young again. Left side, Garrett fighting his way down to the 10-yard line. And he's going to be about a yard shy of the first down.
3rd down and 2.
got some folks guessing. It's funny. Some are getting the year right and getting the person wrong. Some are getting the person right and the year wrong.
I think Bobby Bishop got it right.
Bobby Bishop listening in tonight.
Yeah.
That's right. Franklin needed a win over Murphy in 1976. Ricky Mashburn delivered what was then the longest field goal in record for the Panthers, 43-yarder.
Garrett Young hit at the line of scrimmage. He is going to be a yard shy.
Big
He
tackle
needed to.
there.
Yeah, it was.
Big tackle.
Who was this that got the big stick? A couple of Bulldogs in on that tackle. So here we go, 4th down and a yard. They're going to go for it. Harrison goes in motion. Terrell gives. Young, first down.
Bet I know who gets it. Bet I know who gets it.
Up to the 6-yard line.
So Bobby Bishop, you were right, 1976, Ricky Mashburn. That turned out to be a pretty special year.
Sure did.
Put us in the playoffs, and Coach Bill Dyer, who we had such a fun time meeting with when we did the history of the Panther Pit. Just a great gentleman. Coach Dyer's We Believe team, 1976 state champions.
On first down, towards the far corner, out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. Anderson Terrell just took off on the play fake. He even tried to fake out the defender.
A little naked boot out there, and Anderson again got the athleticism to make it happen. Do have somebody down. Looks like Garrett Young's a little banged up. Don't know what happened, but we're going to sub him out real quick.
Well, he must have blood on his jersey or something.
Yeah, keeps looking at. Well, he keeps looking at it. That might be exactly what it is.
You don't see him go out of the game much.
No, they're taking him to the tent. They'll get him if they have to tie a mattress around his arm to get the blood soaked up. That's what they'll do.
2nd down and goal. Attic
There you
Sutton
go,
with
Attic.
it. Attic Sutton to the goal line.
Attic. Yes,
Attic
sir.
Sutton is in.
Give it to him.
Handoff to Attic.
Give it. There you go.
Took a while.
There you go. Attic Sutton making the most of this opportunity. Just a big push up front. Attic just keeps those legs moving. He wanted that touchdown, George. He wanted that touchdown.
His father over here doing PA was looking at us. What were the officials looking at? We saw it here. It was clear as day that he got in. All right, the extra point about to be attempted by Olvera. And we got some more movement. So we await the snap. There's a good shot of the movement. There you go. So Olvera now ready to kick it again. Seen this a couple of times. Again, look like some movement. I don't see a flag. It's up and it's good. Let's see it here on the replay. Oh, yeah, there should have been a flag on that play as well. 5:55 left, 3rd quarter. Panthers up 16-7 as we head to break.
At Mountain Credit Union, we know summer plans start at home, and your home's equity can help make them happen. Upgrade, remodel, tackle unexpected expenses, or pay off high-interest debt. Control your finances with a home equity line of credit from Mountain Credit Union. Introductory rates are as low as 5.49 APR for the first 12 months. Call or stop by one of our local Mountain Credit Union branches today for details, or apply online at mountaincu.org.
A lifelong resident of Franklin, Jeff Berry has a vision moving the town of Franklin forward, an entrepreneur with investments inside the town limits. He knows the critical infrastructure needs of the town. Jeff Berry would like your support in November. When you cast your ballot on November 4th, vote Jeff Berry for Franklin Town Council.
Welcome back. George Young, Byron McClure, cast of thousands across the interwebs, along with our fantastic FPSN crew. Olvera will kick it away for the Panthers. Now up 16-7. Puts his foot into it. Going to be a relatively short kick, gathered at about the 13-yard line.
Ooh, there's a little stick. There's a little stick.
The 26 is where the Murphy Bulldogs take over. 1st and 10.
I think Paxton Sutton traded a little paint with Murphy Bulldog right there. There's a pop.
Blake Davis on the return. Grant under center. He's got a hand to Clem. Clem moving in traffic. Clem up to about the 42-yard line, where he is hemmed in and dropped. Finally, about a 15-yard gain for Clem.
Had him over there in that wing spot, and he comes across, takes it, and had a full head of steam. That might be the answer for them. Just give him the ball in some different positions, because up front our defensive lines made it tough on him up the middle.
Speed sweep into the hands of Blake Davis. In space, Davis all the way to the sticks. About a 10-yard gain for Davis. Is jumping on his back as Aiden Pitts to take him down. And I'll say a yard short of the first down. Gain of 9 for Davis.
Do want to call out Blake Garber and Liam Daniels, Casey McAllister. A lot of those guys up front playing well tonight.
And to the fullback this time. He hasn't gotten much action tonight.
Tackle by Parker.
Lance Parker in on the tackle.
Ball was carried to the 46.
As that was,
For the Bulldogs.
I think I have him on my roster.
You know, we say it every year, the white jerseys with the yellow numbers is just tough.
Is it 26 or 25? It wasn't 25. Anyway. It'll be first down for the Murphy Bulldogs. Going to hand to Davis. Davis around the far side, cuts it up, and he's able to gain about 4 yards.
Aiden Pitts with a nice shoestring stop as he cuts it back and keeps him from getting a few more yards. Aiden Pitts played a solid game tonight. We called his name quite a bit out on the outside with tackles.
2nd and 5. Brady Grant under center. Davis goes in motion. Hand to Clem right up the middle. A lot of misdirection on that play. Clem able to pick up the first down across the 35 to about the 33-yard line. Well, watch this. A great angle here of all the misdirection. Look at all this.
Bring that guy from the wing to get your linebackers looking. And even your defensive linemen hear the footsteps of their linemen start going left, and then you get that little inside handoff action right up the gut.
The 3:21 left. It'll be first down now for the Murphy Bulldogs. Stringing it out, slinging down Davis.
Great
job.
Sutton. Great job. Great job, Attic Sutton. Had somebody there, number 50 in the backfield for the Panthers. That's Liam Daniels, but he sort of was the wrong angle. Attic does a great job of not letting him get to the outside there. Good tackle, great stop.
Under 3 minutes left and a quick moving third quarter, just past 9 o'clock. Brady Grant takes out. Right up the middle it goes, stood up for no gain.
Once again, that's 32. That's McAllister. And, of course, 36, Garrett Young in on the play. They got him taped up or whatever it was.
That's Brody McFadden, 28, not 20. I was trying to make it 26.
They've got a hard row to hoe up front. I mean, up the middle. I mean, we have just shut that down.
So third down upcoming for the Murphy Bulldogs as we approach 2 minutes left. Third down and 8. Clem goes in motion. We've got flags.
We got some movement on the guys in white. Yeah.
It'll be a false start on Murphy. Let's see it. Yep, there's the movement.
It's funny, George. I will tell for the folks home. I've had people ask me, what about the crowd? Well, what's odd is to have both teams in the same set of bleachers. So you hear someone yell something from Murphy and then somebody from Franklin answer them. That's a great call. So hope this remains safe, right?
I agree. I don't know how we're going to. No more whistles and more flags. That was my question coming in. How are they going to separate if it gets kind of dicey late?
Yeah.
Another motion penalty. And, you've seen some bowl games where the teams are on the same sidelines. You see, you've seen that before in some of these baseball stadiums, and that's always a little dicey too.
Yep, can be.
Get coaches yelling back and forth and players yelling.
I watch my nephews play lacrosse, and usually the teams are on the same side. Boy, there's a lot of trash talking goes on when you're that close.
It's going to be third down and 18. Deep drop for Grant. Firing. Caught out the 32, but he's well shy of the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down as the pitch and catch was to Grayson Hall from Brady Grant.
Just out there in a soft spot. Nobody around. Ball delivered well. Somebody mentioned their quarterback to us. Solid player, Brady Grant.
Senior, 5'11", 150. Quarterbacked the team last year. So it's fourth down, and Murphy going to go for it. On a misdirection, Grant, deep drop, firing, and incomplete. Crossing pattern, trying to hit Ryan Payne through his hands, incomplete, and the Panthers will take over.
Peyton King tight on the coverage, maybe a step behind, and this ball was just thrown a little too hot for the receiver, number 3, Ryan Payne, to pull it down. Great stop by the Panther defense. Once again, George, as I mentioned, they have really bowed their neck here. And after that first series, man, hats off.
Mm-hmm.
Hats off to the Panther defense.
Panthers take over at their own 31-yard line. Anderson Terrell takes out. Garrett Young gets walloped.
And I imagine Murphy's going to make us. I mean, they're going to bring the heat.
Anthony Gooden on the tackle. He's your average 6'4", 285 lineman in high school ball. Loss of about 4 yards. I think that may do it for the first quarter, make that the third quarter here at E.J. Whitmire Stadium. That's going to do it. 3 quarters in the books, 16-7. Franklin with the advantage as we head to break. Stay with us.
Lifelong resident of Franklin, Jeff Berry has a vision moving the town of Franklin forward, an entrepreneur with investments inside the town limits. He knows the critical infrastructure needs of the town. Jeff Berry would like your support in November. When you cast your ballot on November 4th, vote Jeff Berry for Franklin Town Council.
Back to action. Terrell firing, incomplete.
Carroll's pass intended
Brings up
for
third
Adams.
down as Sutton
Incomplete.
was the intended
Third
receiver.
down and 13.
Wasn't going to be a whole lot happening there anyway, but the ball just thrown behind Addicks. Well covered by the Murphy defense. And they've done a little bowing of their back as on their own here. Really stepped. You just feel like, George, that their intensity right here on this possession defensively, Murphy's, this is the most liveliness we've seen out of them in quite some time.
3rd and 13. Terrell under center this time. As he drops back, tries to set up a screen. Again, almost intercepted. Good gracious.
Pass is incomplete.
Yeah, that was
Fourth down.
surprise.
That would have been a game changer there.
Yeah, I can't see the number. 51.
Well, we missed it there on that replay.
Yeah, 51 just parked out. Landon Late. Landon, I'm so sorry. I apologize to your mother. I don't know your last name, but I know that was a great play, young man. 6'2", 215 senior.
So Anderson Terrell will kick it away. He stands back at his 15-yard line. Gets the snap, gets the punt out of there. It's going to be a nice one.
Really good punt.
All the way back to the 28, to the 40-yard line. And he'll be down there, will Ryan Payne.
Tackle by Luke Schick.
Luke Schick in on the tackle. Brock Bradley had a snap at him.
Spotted at the 40 for the Bulldogs.
40-yard line of their very own. That's where the Bulldogs will scrimmage. 1st and 10, trailing 16-7, 11:31 left here in the fourth quarter. I'm George Young along with Byron McClure, fantastic FPSN crew. Glad you're with us wherever you may be watching us. Either it's a phone, a computer, a 85-inch TV. We have confirmed that is happening tonight.
86.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry, 86. Missed an inch there.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that. Every inch counts. Play is blown dead. And it's another procedure penalty. We've seen a lot of these on Murphy.
Again, same old story. Another August, another first game, same story. It's just classic. When we play Murphy in the first game, they are eat up with penalties.
A 5-yarder pushes it back to the 35 of their very own. 1st and 15 now. Hand goes to Davis around the edge. Davis picks up a Bulldog first down. They're going to mark it just on the other side of the 50.
Tackle by Garrett Young and Parker.
This is going to be a test. Like I said, I sensed something in that last
First down for the Bulldogs.
defensive possession, and it's carried over. There, Murphy is doing what I would playing downhill right now. They seem to have the wind at their back, and you can just tell by the way they come to the line of scrimmage. This is going to be a test in these last 11 minutes.
Grant takes out, gives to Clem. Clem finds open space. Clem down to the 20. Clem fighting, tiptoeing. Did he go out of bounds? Yes, he did.
Clem on the carry.
Clem mocked out at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Murphy Bulldogs.
Big run here. Watch bring him from that wing spot. And again, nice little cutback. Credit goes to number 5 there on the cutback, and that makes this possible.
Ooh.
Just stepped out. He was hoping he was home.
I don't know if he did or not.
Yeah, he might want a replay of that, but we're gonna go with what was called on the field. Phil's gonna rub it in right here. Oh no!
1st and goal for the Murphy Bulldogs. First time they have threatened since the first quarter. Grant, hands right up the middle. Maybe 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hand off up the middle.
And that was McFadden
Blake Garber.
right up the gut.
Calls
As
it
we approach 10 and a half
down
left
to
in this fourth quarter. Bulldogs marching and knocking on the door to try to cut into this Panther lead. safety happened back in the second quarter. Gave the Panthers the lead at the half. McFadden right up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown, Murphy.
Definitely looks like a different Murphy team, George. They've got some steam behind them. And you could just sort of sense it early in that defensive stand. And it carried over here, and they pretty much marched down the field. We'll see how Franklin responds.
So they will attempt the extra point to cut it within 2. Jerry Bowie puts his foot into it, and it's up and good. 16-14 your new score, 10:06 left in the fourth quarter as we head to break.
Join FPSN each month during the school year as we spotlight outstanding performances from student athletes with the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental Athlete of the Month video feature. It's presented by Corbin Dental, a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. With deep local roots and a passion for service, Corbin Dental takes pride in providing world-class care right here at home. And by First Citizens Bank, helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 125 years. First Citizens Bank, forever first. Member FDIC.
A lifelong resident of Franklin, Jeff Berry has a vision moving the town of Franklin forward, an entrepreneur with investments inside the town limits. He knows the critical infrastructure needs of the town. Jeff Berry would like your support in November. When you cast your ballot on November 4th, vote Jeff Berry for Franklin Town Council.
Welcome back as the Murphy Bulldogs able to cut into the Panther lead. Now 16-14, 10:06 left in the fourth quarter. Got a good one going in Cullowhee tonight at E.J. Whitmire Stadium. George Young, Byron McClure, along with a fantastic FPSN crew. We'll see if the Bulldogs elect to kick it deep. They have done this huddle before and then trying to fake out the Panthers with an onside kick to begin the third quarter. And then we'll kick it away. It'll be Jerry Bowie, the kicker. And it's teed it up, and he approaches the football. It'll be gathered in at about the 14 by Harrison. Harrison able to get to about the 30. There is a flag. I'll check the marker and the position of a block in the back. See if we get it here. Yep.
Yeah, usually an unfavorable place.
Maybe
for
a
the
hole.
return team.
I don't know.
Got us on the hold.
That'll be a hold on the Panthers. That'll back them up 10. We'll push it back to the 19-yard line.
Long way to pay dirt right here for the Panthers. It's time to match that intensity that Murphy's brought in the last 2 possessions.
Anderson Terrell under center as a man comes in motion. That's Harrison. Hand goes Garrett Young. Left side, Garrett Young for a couple. It's at the 22. Gain of 3. Second down.
Somebody slipped in there. I think it was number 9 from Murphy. Blew that play up.
Anthony Catudo, sophomore linebacker.
Watch him just slip through there.
Terrell going to swing it out. It's Harrison. Got a block. Got the first down out of bounds. The 30-yard line. That'll move the sticks.
Love the quickness there. Nice on-time delivery there from Anderson, and a great block, too, by Lance Parker to give Harrison some room.
.923 left in the fourth. Suspense building here at E.J. Whitmire Stadium. 9 on the play clock. Down to 5, down to 4. Franklin just gets it off. Collision in the backfield. And that one did not look good from the start. Garrett Young able to get up to the line of scrimmage and gain a couple, but that was all on Garrett Young.
A little miscommunication here. Garrett Trying to run the counter.
Second down and 9.
Just didn't get wide and clear of Anderson.
Ticking under 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Second and about 9. 13 on the play clock. Garrett right up the middle. Ball's forward to the 37, maybe the 38-yard line.
Look here on the replay. It sort of looks like he lost his footing. Oh, okay. Big tackle. 55 with the Troy Polamalu hair there, going everywhere.
Brody Orton.
Big
Murphy
tackle.
fans on their feet. 3rd down and 4 upcoming.
Huge play right here.
Garrett Young. Maybe a yard. Got to bring up 3rd to make that 4th down and 3. We're going to tick under 8 minutes left.
Nursing a 2-point lead via the safety there before the half. Anderson Terrell will drop back to punt.
Terrell gets it out of there.
Another good punt.
Big rush. 22 up to the 25, 30. About the 35-yard line. They're going to call a face mask.
Are they
Ryan
really
Payne
going to do that?
on the return. Let's see here.
Ball is returned up to the 35-yard line.
Wasn't much there. There were hand fighting.
God,
Yep,
man.
face mask. Wow. So that's going to be, what, a 5-yarder? Yeah, not a 15-yarder.
Yeah,
Going to push it out to the 41. So the Bulldogs have great field position with a chance to take the lead. Right up the middle, some misdirection. Look out. All the way down to the 35-yard line. That was Michael Brown. I believe that may be the first touch of the night for Michael Brown.
Big tackle there by Peyton King. Saved us from being down real quick. But just a little crease in that interior is all Michael Brown needed. And he's probably the last person the Panthers expected to end up with the football right there.
So first down for the Bulldogs. Clem with it. Clem knocked down after about a 3-yard gain.
Man, I'm pretty sure that was a shot.
We'll see here on the replay. Watch this. Boom.
Oh, it was. Oh, it was. Delivered by Blake Garber. That was a shot.
Second down and 7 upcoming for the Murphy Bulldogs as we tick under 6.5 minutes remaining in this ball game. At the Panther 33-yard line. Brady Grant takes out, hands right up the middle. Pushed back after maybe a 2-yard gain. I think it was McFadden. Yes, it was. Brody McFadden able to gain a couple. 3rd and long coming up.
Murphy setting up in a double wing situation there for the last few plays. Seen a lot of single wing tonight from them, but a different look here in this possession.
Can't beat a good band. Marching
yeah.
band. Just adds to the atmosphere. 3rd down and 5. And we've got a lot of hollering. Was there a flag? Yes, there was.
Is that delay?
False start. Panthers sideline. You could hear it from our advantage high above.
He wasn't going to call it, but I think Josh helped him.
Yeah, I heard it. He
Josh
moved.
was-
He
yeah.
moved. You could hear it all the way up here with our mics.
That helps.
third down, 10 yards to go now. Grant dropping, being chased. Grant pushed out of bounds.
Quarterback keeper.
Ooh, big play here, huh?
At the 35-yard line.
What are we down to, 5-11?
Fourth down.
So it's fourth down. 4th and 9.
5 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Disregard the clock there on the screen.
It'll reset in a second.
Yeah. I'm behind anyway. Yeah, so okay.
Yeah, it'll reset. Yeah. 5:11 left, fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Shotgun for Brady Grant. Drops. Looks, fires, receiver caught, first down Murphy.
Just right beyond the sticks. Great awareness there.
Wow.
But a big play on fourth down for Murphy to keep their hopes alive.
Just a yard past the sticks.
Ticking down. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
Clem with it. Clem moving and shaking in the backfield, but he's going nowhere.
Clem on the carry.
Clem going to lose a couple.
Didn't see it up the middle. Thought he might be able to get to the outside, but
Second down, 12.
Panther defense just a great job of stringing him out.
Second and 12. 4:33 left in the fourth quarter. Grant drops, looks, fires, receiver caught, 17, 18 out of bounds, about a 6, maybe a 7-yard gain. They'll stop the clock.
Puts them in a really
Third down and 3.
really opens their playbook here, 3rd and 3, George.
Make it a 9-yard gain.
You got to imagine that this puts Cameron Clem in the play right here.
On a speed sweep, Blake Davis. Davis, first and goal, Murphy.
Had Clem out there, and probably like everybody else, I thought he might end up with it, although it was back to the short side of the field. They do go to the wide side of the field, but they turn Clem into a lead blocker. And at 6'1", 220, he's a pretty good one. And now the Bulldogs are only 3 yards away from taking the lead here as we tick down to almost 4 minutes.
Whistles. We'll stop the clock. Murphy going to call a timeout. So we're going to take one as well. Back after this.
At Mountain Credit Union, we know summer plans start at home, and your home's equity can help make them happen. Upgrade, remodel, tackle unexpected expenses, or pay off high-interest debt. Control your finances with a home equity line of credit from Mountain Credit Union. Introductory rates are as low as 5.49 APR for the first 12 months. Call or stop by one of our local Mountain Credit Union branches today for details, or apply online at mountaincu.org.
Welcome back. 3:49 left in the fourth quarter. Murphy talks it over. Just their first time out here in this second half. They've got 2 left. It'll be first and goal from the 3-yard line. Trying to take the lead for the second time in the game. They marched down and put 7 on the board to begin the ball game to go up 7-0. Panthers answered and have led since. Right up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Murphy. That's McFadden right up the middle. And Murphy has taken the lead.
His second touchdown. Gives the Bulldogs the lead.
They'll attempt the extra point. Are they going to try for 2 here?
Well,
and it looks like it. Here comes the quarterback, Brady Grant, onto the field. They're going to go for 2.
They want a chance, I guess. I don't know, they figured to make it a 2-point game instead of a 3.
Davis has it. He is in.
Man.
Blake Davis around the right side, and he is in for 2 more. 22-16, the new score. Murphy has stormed back, trailing 16-7, and now has taken the lead over the Panthers as we head to break.
Join FPSN each month during the school year as we spotlight outstanding performances from student athletes with the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental Athlete of the Month video feature. It's presented by Corbin Dental, a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. With deep local roots and a passion for service, Corbin Dental takes pride in providing world-class care right here at home. And by First Citizens Bank, helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 125 years. First Citizens Bank, forever first. Member FDIC. Kids Place of Macon County is excited to announce the first ever 828 Treasure Quest. The event kicks off at the Macon County Rec Park with a field day competition where teams of 2 will compete in an array of physical and mental challenges that will test both their intellectual and athletic prowess. The top 5 field day contestants, along with a team that raises the most money for Kids Place, will advance on to the treasure hunt for a chance to win the ultimate grand prize of $10,000. Advancing teams will be taken to a specific location in town to compete in an action-packed team-based adventure where participants will race against the clock to complete challenges, solve clues, and travel to checkpoint across a series of exciting locations. It's part scavenger hunt, part obstacle course, and all-out fun. Teams must work to strategize, navigate, and compete for the fastest time in order to make it to their final destination and claim the $10,000 treasure. The only question is, do you have what it takes to win? Info and to register a team, visit 828treasurequest.com or scan the QR code. All the fun happens on Saturday, October 11th.
Bad news, Panther fans. As we were in the commercial break, the kick return was fumbled. We're going to get the replay here, and we've got an injured player on the field. Murphy able to pick the fumble up. Who is that on the far side? I'm trying to.
I think it might be Harrison who returned it.
Was.
Just trying to make something happen and took a shot. I don't know who. I think. Well, I'm not sure.
He took a shot there.
That number. Shot in the hip, and it looked like his helmet, got underneath in the football. But more importantly, Gabe Harrison plays just about every single snap, it seems like, for the Panthers, and he's down right now. So the bad news is Murphy gets the football down here in the red zone, and even worse news is, could have lost a player here. So
I think that's number 1. I believe it's Cooper Contino.
And not the return man?
And not 11. Yeah. Yeah, that's number 1. Who is hurt. So as they tend to, he's about to, is he going to get up here? We'll take a break here. Come back right after this.
Want to keep track of who and where the Panthers are playing each week? You need to pick up our poster-size printed fall schedule with the varsity schedules for Franklin volleyball, boys soccer, and football. They are absolutely free and available to pick up inside all the following locations across Macon County. RSR CarQuest Auto Parts at 521 Depot Street. They're locally owned and operated and committed to top-notch customer service. Head by Tipton Pharmacy at 175 East Main Street. Franklin's hometown pharmacy. From regular prescriptions to compound, they can fill them all. Dalton's Christian Bookstore has our schedules in the Franklin Plaza Shopping Center. They're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6. Rusted Arrow Market at the corner of Palmer and Porter Streets. They have our fall schedules inside, along with farmhouse decor, antiques, custom jewelry, unique handbags, and a lot more. Head by Divas on Main. They specialize in everything you need for homecoming and prom at 24 East.
All right, we're back to action here. They helped Cooper Contino off the field. Not going to miss any more plays in commercial breaks as Clem gets it. And he is going to be hemmed in and dropped. Peyton King in on the tackle. And then we've got whistles, and they're going to stop the clock here. Timeout. Well, Franklin going to call timeout here to preserve as much time on the clock as they can. 3:26 left. Here in the fourth quarter, Murphy has stormed back and has taken a 22-16 lead over the Panthers here at E.J. Whitmire Stadium tonight. Glad you're with us, George Young, along with Byron McClure here in the booth. Philip Angel, executive producer. Appreciate you. Wherever you may be tuning in tonight, appreciate all of our sponsors, including Mountain Credit Union, Crawford and Carson Tree Service, Total Pool and Spa Solutions, sponsors of our calendar. Jeff Berry for Franklin Town Council. Young Contracting Services, handle grading, excavating, land clearing, boulder, retaining walls. And he's also a drainage specialist. 828-421-9528. KL Metals and RSR CarQuest Auto Parts, places that you can go and you can pick up one of our schedules. You saw the commercial there. Pick up a schedule if you haven't already. Tipton Pharmacy, another place you can pick up a schedule and find out where the Panthers are playing throughout the season. Second down. Davis with it, going to turn the corner. Davis cuts it up down to the 4-yard line, looking for the dagger for the Bulldogs. It's going to be first and goal for Murphy.
And George, you see right here, this is something that Murphy's been trying to do all night, is to get to that outside. And we're in the fourth quarter, and they are finally starting to do it.
First and goal for the Bulldogs.
Mark it at the 4-yard line. Bulldogs, after picking up the turnover on the kick return, the first turnover of the night for either team. Chance to pretty much seal the deal here with a touchdown. Clem right up the middle. He's not going to get there. Stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. A helmet goes flying. And he'll stop the clock to determine whose helmet went off, and we'll have to send him off onto the sideline. There's going to be a timeout called by Coach Josh Brooks. So one left for the Panthers after that timeout. 2:41 left here in the fourth quarter. And if the Panthers go on to lose this one, it's going to be a heartbreaker to start the season. We've seen a lot of close games in this series over the years. And this one has lived up to the billing.
Yeah, either way, George, all time. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
Dan Hunter filled us in with some stats. Win or lose tonight, Murphy still has a slight edge in the series all time. And when he gave us the record, it was something like 42-45. Franklin was 42-45 with one tie and 2 no scores. So I don't know what and obviously probably some shoddy record keeping back in the day, but.
Yep. It's going to be second and goal from the 2. Grant and company. Hand, nothing. Ball popped out. Who got it's the question. There's a fight for it.
Fumble on the
I think
play.
Murphy might have kept it. Yeah, Murphy kept it. Oh, man, what an opportunity. Oh, that's so tough. Talk about crazy. Let's see this. Trying to do too much. 31 for the Panthers. That's Aiden Pitts. Gets his mitt in there and punches the ball out.
There's the beanbag. So a timeout for the Panthers. There's 2:28 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break as well. Stay with us.
Kids Place of Macon County is excited to announce the first ever 828 Treasure Quest. The event kicks off at the Macon County Rec Park with a field day competition where teams of 2 will compete in an array of physical and mental challenges that will test both their intellectual and athletic prowess. The top 5 field day contestants, along with the team that raises the most money for Kids Place, will advance on to the treasure hunt for a chance to win the ultimate grand prize of $10,000. Advancing teams will be taken to a specific location in town to compete in an action-packed team-based adventure where participants will race against the clock to complete challenges, solve clues, and travel to checkpoint across a series of exciting locations. It's part scavenger hunt, part obstacle course, and all-out fun. Teams must work to strategize, navigate, and compete for the fastest time in order to make it to their final destination and claim the $10,000 treasure. The only question is, do you have what it takes to win? Info and to register a team, visit 828treasurequest.com or scan the QR code. All the fun happens on Saturday, October 11th.
As we come back,
Clem on the carry for the
touchdown Murphy. Clem 2 yards out. And Murphy has extended the lead.
Clem had to come out of the ball game there when he lost his helmet, but no question who Watson facing a third down, who he wanted to go ahead and punch it in for him. And that is his second touchdown of the night.
21 points here in the second half for Murphy. Low snap. We've got whistles. We've got flags. Going to be offsides on Franklin here. A lot of herky-jerky motion at the offensive line caused them to jump across the line of scrimmage.
What a great shot.
Right down the middle and good. 29-16 the new score as Murphy has opened it up here at E.J. Whitmire Stadium. 2:22 left. We'll take a break. Stay with us.
Join FPSN each month during the school year as we spotlight outstanding performances from student athletes with the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental Athlete of the Month video feature. It's presented by Corbin Dental, a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. With deep local roots and a passion for service, Corbin Dental takes pride in providing world-class care right here at home. And by First Citizens Bank, helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 125 years. First Citizens Bank, forever first. Member FDIC.
Murphy about to kick it away to the Panthers with 2:22 left. Now up 29-16, 22 unanswered points.
Boyd to kick for the Bulldogs.
Bowie approaches the football. And it's going to be gathered in at about the 5-yard line by Harrison. He's out of bounds at the 25.
Harrison on the return.
So Franklin is behind the 8 ball.
Into the
Trailing 29-16, has to score quick Onside kick. Get it back. See if he can score again. And that's one thing that the Panthers tonight have not been able to do is move the football very fast down the field. It's just been a lot of Garrett Young and 3 or 4 yards in a cloud of dust. Anderson Terrell looking to swing it. Going to take off now. Terrell drug down from behind. Now we've got whistles.
Terrell on the keeper. Flag on the play.
Flag did fly.
You got a hold? Yep.
Yeah, hold against the Panthers.
Boy.
That'll be a big one for the Panthers. It'll push it back to the 14-yard line. First down in the country mile. That'll be 1st and 20. Ought to get up to the 34-yard line. Terrell deep at a fire. And it through the hands of Brock Bradley. Incomplete.
Terrell's pass intended for Bradley. Incomplete.
Another good throw there by Anderson. Of course, it feels like right now, George, it's 2nd and 20. It feels like 2nd and 80 with the way the momentum in this game has shifted.
You called it, Byron. You could see the momentum shifting on that Murphy sideline.
They were just louder. They were faster. Oh, Anderson, get rid of that.
Terrell sacked on the backfield.
Yeah.
Landon late on the tackle, on the sack in the backfield.
A couple thousand people in here saw that, but Anderson had no idea it was getting ready to happen.
He's lucky he held on to the football.
Absolutely. Lucky he held on to him.
Third down, 27.
Heard somebody yell from the crowd, nothing stupid. I don't know what that means.
Pass complete in the flat, but
Stay in bounds.
not going very far. It is Garrett Young able to get up to the 11-yard line. But that's going to keep the clock rolling.
Under a minute now. Yep, and George, as we come to this point in the game, it was, I mean, that's 22 unanswered points coming out of the half.
Terrell looking, dodging. Anderson still looking. Flag down, firing, in traffic, knocked down.
I think we're going to get a personal foul on Murphy here.
Incomplete. Flag in the backfield.
Unless I'm watching the wrong thing.
The block in the back on Murphy. Do you see that?
Yeah, well, it was a shot in the back. It was a retaliatory shot.
Yeah, it's going
Yeah.
against the defense, yeah.
Yeah, and Murphy fans are upset, but if you've got the benefit of watching what we're watching, it was – and I was watching it in real time, and I'm usually the worst at catching stuff in real time. But I saw that because it was sort of slow, right?
Yeah.
Anderson reversed field, and that kid, I thought he was going at Anderson to tackle him, but he just went and hit our kid in the back. So
It was a
hit the
15-yard
block in the
penalty,
back.
but it's still going to be 4th and 22. Terrell, deep, heaving, incomplete. 26 seconds left. Murphy's going to take a couple of knees. They're going to win this ball game.
Incomplete.
And Franklin's going to secure their 5th consecutive loss dating back to last season. After beginning the year 6-0, lost 4 straight to end the year, and that losing streak is going to continue here in 2025.
George, it was the 5:55 mark. We went up 16-7, and since that point, it's been McFadden, and Clem in 3 consecutive scores. The first coming at the beginning of the 4th quarter, and the last 2 in the last 4 minutes.
That pretty much is going to do it. One knee for Brady Grant. And Murphy going to walk out of here with a 29-16 victory. The 2A Murphy Bulldogs beat the 5A Franklin Panthers. Going to take a long time to get that out of my head. The 1A and 3A.
Yeah.
29-16 is the final here at E.J. Whitmire Stadium. Panthers held a lead for a good portion of this ball game, but that fourth quarter, it was all Murphy. 22 unanswered points. Both teams will shake hands. A lot of folks to thank. Thanks to all of our sponsors make this possible. Thanks to our fantastic camera crew tonight. Mally, Joshua, Spencer. These great shots are not a mistake, folks. A lot of planning went into tonight's broadcast and the rest of the broadcast here throughout the 2025 season for the Panthers. We really do appreciate you tuning in tonight. Philip Angel on controls, our executive producer. Hopefully you enjoyed our broadcast. And we'll let you know how things progress as we move down the line. 29-16, Panthers head to Robbinsville next week, Swain the following week, and then a Thursday night affair against the Brevard Blue Devils here at Western Carolina University's E.J. Whitmire Stadium on September 11th. A couple of Thursday night games because Western doesn't allow you to play on a Friday before they have a ball game on Saturday. 29-16, the final. My thanks to Byron McClure, Philip Angel, and our whole FPSN staff. I'm George Young. Till next time, so long, everybody.